I wanted to give you guys an update on that mysterious canine respiratory disease that we know about as of today, December 27th, 2023. My name is Dr. Adam Crispin, your family veterinarian. Now, with the holidays here and going into the new year, we're expecting a spike in respiratory diseases in general. And why is that? We're traveling with our pets a lot more than ever. Some of our dogs have had to been boarded during the holiday season. Now remember, we're largely flying blind here because we really don't have a coordinated surveillance in identifying the specific type of canine respiratory disease. So you may be asking yourself, is it in my state? And my answer to that is that it's everywhere. This really reminds me of like a game of whack-a-mole where you have certain disease spikes in certain states rise up, others are down or lower, and vice versa, and it's going to continue to happen. And scientists are still researching to determine if there truly is a new mysterious dog virus bacteria that's out there. Now listen up, because this is really what I want you to know. My colleague, Dr. Scott Weiss, talks about this, and I want to know what your dog's social network is. And this isn't about followers or social media. It's about their contacts and interactions with other dogs. So let's use my dachshunds for an example. Currently, their social network is a little on the small side, intentionally. Now, you know I have Capone, who's a puppy, and I want him to be socially interactive with other dogs. I put the hold on that temporarily because I have my Queen Ween Chelsea and Connor, who are senior dogs, and especially Chelsea, who has congestive heart failure. The last thing that I want is for her to start developing an additional cough on top of the coughing she has related to her heart. Now, I have 3 wire hair dachshunds that go for grooming. My awesome groomer keeps their contact very minimal with other dogs, but there still is risk associated with that. So here's my cost-benefit calculation. I currently don't want to increase their social network right now because of the increased risks of these circulating canine respiratory pathogens that are out there. Though their network is small, there still is risk. If one wean gets sick, they all can. Bottom line is I vaccinate them all with what I can control, and that is minimizing the risks of Bordetella, parainfluenza, adenovirus, and canine influenza. Now let me paint a picture for you potentially with the holiday season. Let's call this the holiday effect on your pet's social networking. Did you take your dogs to a relative's house and they had dogs that were there? Did you have to board your dog to doggy daycare because you had to? Did you travel from one area of the country to another area with your dog that may have a higher incidence of respiratory diseases going around? But certainly there's risks that you just have to take, or you can control those particular risks if you had, say, somebody come to your house to watch your dog to minimize their social network. Why am I talking about this? Because dogs that are experiencing chemotherapy, immunocompromised, have other diseases going on, may be at higher risk than those that are relatively healthy. Put that in conjunction with the social networking we were just talking about, and that's how we try to do a cost-benefit analysis with both you and us, the veterinarian, about protecting those dogs and minimizing canine respiratory diseases in general. And this is how we work together to help minimize these respiratory diseases in our dogs. And if your dog shows signs of coughing, lethargy, just not themselves, always get them evaluated by your veterinarian. Because just like we talked about, there are many different types of respiratory illnesses that are out there. Stay safe out there, and I'll keep you updated in the new year. Be sure to like, follow, and share this video.